Hello everybody, Ernest White II, storyteller and explorer coming to you direct from Miami, Florida, this 6th of February, 2017. Today, I'm trying to get a little bit more sunlight. Today I have a story to share with you. Yesterday I was having lunch at one of my favorite lunch spots in the world, Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers, and I was about to tear into my 4 for $4 combo when an older homeless gentleman kind of came into the place. He started asking people for money to get some food. I said I didn't have any cash, but I could buy him something with my card. And he said, no thanks, I don't eat fast food. Well, you're certainly in here enjoying the artificially cooled atmosphere afforded you by Wendy's air conditioning system. But the story didn't end there. He continued to kind of go around the restaurant talking to people and stopped by this Latino family, asking them for some money. They were saying that they really couldn't help him, etc. He stands up and then he says, "This is what happens when you let Indians and niggers run the country." What? He said, "This is what happens when you let Indians and niggers run the country." So here I am trying to enjoy my little double stack with extra cheese that they had accidentally put on the burger, and now I have to deal with ignorance that, quite honestly, has nothing to do with the current political climate in the country. It has everything to do with, you know, a traditional sense of entitlement and the fact that this guy's been thrown away by society for a long time now. You know, he was so sunburnt, I couldn't tell that he was white. He was, you know, his skin was cooked to a crisp. So clearly he's outside a lot. I don't know what his living conditions are, but I assumed he was homeless. Anyway, I stood up and I was just like, you know, we're not gonna have any of that in here today, sir. And he was like, I wasn't calling you a nigger, I was calling them niggers. And I'm just like, dude, I'm African American. I don't know why I said that and not black, strangely. But either way, I am not here for it. You know, so we're either gonna call the cops or you're gonna get out right now. Because all of a sudden I was Wendy's security staff, right? And he was like, you can have black skin and not be a nigger. Well, that's true, but we're not having that discussion in here today, right now. So, and then he left. I don't know. What would Jesus have done? Maybe flipped over a table. I tried to be empathetic, but at the same time, you know, I grew up in a household where that word was never used. And I don't really listen to hip hop, and I don't give a damn what anybody says. Everybody else that's black can use it. That still doesn't mean that I'm trying to hear it used, you know, freely and publicly, regardless of whose intent it was or who they were talking to, et cetera, et cetera. And I recognize that I'm not even necessarily coded as black here in Miami sometimes, so people, you know, think that they're interacting with someone who doesn't identify with the community that that word is used against. Still, it's inappropriate. I don't know where this is going other than just to say that, you know, you never know when you're going to be called to interact with someone in a difficult situation. So yeah, just try to be empathetic, and then also try to remember that, you know, your life is more important than going to jail for. So yeah, I tried to remember that in the moment. And luckily, I was able to get out of that situation unscathed because somebody was almost scathed. Anyway, guys, just a little bit of my day. Sorry for rambling. Hope you're doing well. Have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.